Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as always, I hate these voiceovers because I'm terrible at them. I feel like I never know what I'm saying, and I need to get another voiceover out because I have a new Let's Play I'm starting, but I'm like, I need more builds on my channel. So, fun fact, this was the house from my LaRue legacy that took me forever to build because they didn't have enough money. Like, they didn't have money to buy the house, but they really didn't have enough money to make it look nice enough, in my opinion. You're gonna see me do this way too much. I really need to cut that out. The roofing was really difficult. I ended up making these little roofs similar to the roof, like little miniature ones, so I added some onto the house, and the roof in the back makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, I don't get it. It looks stupid. So I did that, and I actually played the game where, like, I didn't have their kids in the house, and I had them, like, have the kids live with his grandmother. So, like, the LaRue family, is a very messed up household. Fun times. I'm taking a break from that legacy and moved on to another one, and then I'm playing this Let's Play, so, I don't know when I'm coming back to this legacy right now. And the legacy I have one of the kids, like I think it's 4th gen by now. One of the kids is trying to solve Strangerville's mystery, and because I just want to complete it for like, I've seen it completed, but I haven't completed it myself. So that's what I'm doing, but I haven't played it in a while because, like, I kind of hated it. I was like, this was kind of boring. Not gonna lie, no tea, no shade. By the way, everyone, what do you think of the whole James Charles drama? I never really liked him. I honestly, the only videos of his that I ever watched, sorry, I just hit the table. The only videos of his that I ever actually watched were, like, him with the Dolan twins and Emma Chamberlain, because those videos were kind of entertaining. I also really don't like any of those people. I don't subscribe to any of them. I used to subscribe to the Dolan twins, but, like, I don't really find them entertaining anymore. But, like, I never really, like, loved James Charles. Like, I thought he was kind of funny. And fun thing for me, though, is that this drama has actually gotten me to like Tati. I liked her before, but I just, like, hadn't watched a ton of her videos because I don't really watch beauty gurus. I don't wear makeup, like, ever, because I hate doing makeup. It's so boring. But I like her videos, so now I've subscribed to her, and I think I was actually subscribed to James, and then I unsubscribed to him after the whole thing, because I was like, no, I have no desire to watch any more of your apology videos. His apology seemed sincere, but I don't know if the sincerity was because he got caught, or it was because, did I cut out on accident me doing the kitchen? That's weird. I don't know why I did that. I don't know if the sincerity really was because he was genuinely sorry, or he was just sorry that, like, he got caught, you know what I mean? So that was kind of where I was like, I don't totally know what the idea behind that is. So I don't totally know what I think about that, because honestly, he is problematic times 10. We all know it. And the whole beauty community is very problematic, and I think everyone kind of guessed that. Like, I don't even think people who are fans of the beauty community, or even the people in the beauty community, like, I think they're all self-aware that it is a very, like, kind of toxic community at times, because the drama is just all the time. But I don't really hate any of the YouTubers. Like, I don't like James Charles, and I don't like, I really, like, the only things I know are from, like, Shane's videos, which he's apparently doing a video on them, so that'll be interesting. I can't wait. I love Shane's videos. I just like his videos where they're, like, going on adventures and doing stuff like that, so I kind of miss those videos, and, like, it kind of sucks that, I mean, I'm glad that he's doing content that he really likes, but, like, it sucks because you're like, I just want to see Shane. I don't even know how long ago I finished this build. It took me forever because, like, I had to have them save up money because I wanted to not do cheats. But I couldn't have the kids living in the house because the kids' room wasn't finished, and they were toddlers, and I don't like making toddler rooms in houses like this because the beds are so small that it doesn't quite like fit rooms, and you can't make large toddlers rooms because it doesn't make sense because you don't have enough space, and like the beds are too big. And so I ended up using these cats and dog beds. No, or did I change those? I might have changed them. No, I did use cats and dogs beds, but I originally was using like the My First Pet style kind of things. And the mom is an artist, so I have easels all over the place. The dad was a programmer, so there ended up being like a computer where that that thing ended up. But this had room for 4 kids, and then there was a master bedroom downstairs and a guest bedroom also. There wasn't much of a living room. Where did I put the living room? Oh, never mind. I'm behind on this, and this is a really long speed build, so I kind of get ahead of myself, and I'm like, oh, this is what happened here, this is what happened here. But it's so clipped and everything. I don't know how I ended up deleting the kitchen, but it's only the kitchen, so I'm not super worried about that. But you'll notice I sometimes accidentally like cut things out because I'm not really a good editor, and I'm frustrated about that. But I need to find a job now that I'm back home from college, and I don't want to because I hate, it's the last job I had, the people were like kind of mean, and so it's not really exciting to go back to that. Or obviously it's not the same place, but like it's not really exciting to open yourself up to possibly that happening again. Like no one wants to go back to a place where they didn't really like love what was going on. So that's not what I'm looking forward to, but I want to get a job, obviously. And that's a that is a sneak peek at The Sims. They're on my gallery, EJ Simming. So if you want to download any of the LaRue family, I don't know who that random man is in the front lawn, because that is definitely not. Who is that? Yeah, that's definitely not any one of them. But I think he's a paparazzi person because my sim ended up becoming famous. So he was like a 5-star fame person because he did programming and he made a ton of apps, so there was that. I hate speed builds that are. I'm gonna skip the landscaping because you don't really need to see that. Because if you want, I am not the person to look to for landscaping, because I don't know how to landscape very well. So I ended up turning this into the into the living room. They don't have words aren't coming out of my mouth. They do not have a TV just because like they're broke. They live in a nice house, but they're not well off by any means because they just don't have the money. I originally was going to have this be an office, but then I made it into a guest room, so like if you wanted to have, I guess it could be a good legacy house if you wanted to have your Generation 1 heirs still like living with you, and so you could have like grandparents living there, and then you have like 4 kids. It's a lot of kids, that's for sure. Yeah, so they had 2 boys and 2 girls, so the 2 girls were in one room, and the boys were twins. The girls were a little bit younger than each, like one was older and one was younger. That's usually how it works. Nice, EJ. Nice. But yeah, so this family, if you want to watch my current household update, you can check out that. I have a couple of current households that if you want to keep up with that and listen to the random Sims I have, you can. That will explain more in depth my Sims. I don't really know what else to say about them because I already said it all in that video, so check out that video if you would like to see more about the Sims that live here. But this house, I was very much going for the cats and dogs, like Cape Cod style home. The blue and white the blue and white theme was kind of a big element of it. So I really liked how that worked out, and I think it ended up looking like really, 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 really nice. So I was happy about that, and it just, I don't know, I really love how this house turned out, and I ended up, weirdly enough, not making a bathroom downstairs that had a shower or bath, which probably I don't recommend that because it was annoying, because the master was downstairs, so they didn't have a bathroom downstairs that they could use. So it would work if you have all your bedrooms on the second floor, and then that would be like a guest bathroom, so like when you had people visiting. But yeah, I really like this dining room table. It looks super cute, so I really liked that, and it works really well, and I think this house is really, 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 really cute. It's one of my favorites. I just am obsessed with how it ended up looking, and it's probably one of my favorite large houses I did, even though it took me so long to do, and I probably spent way too much time on this house. Oh my gosh, I spent way too much time on those counters is what I did. Wow, that's a lot. Did I make that into a bathroom? What did I make that into? I don't know what I did with that. I ended up making that into an easel area so that she could paint, because she was a painter and he was a programmer. So there's like a little area there, but other than that, I planned on that being an office for a while, that extra room. So I don't know if I ended up doing any work that way, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure that I immediately axed that idea. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Because this has been a while since I saw this build. So I'm like watching it back being like, what did I do? I'm an A+ YouTuber, friends. I really need to stop checking to see how it looks because it's annoying. I'll skip this. Okay. So I didn't end up using the tub in here because it just didn't work out. Just because. I think I'm going to cut the bathroom though, because like I don't really love putting that in my build just because they're annoying. They take up so much time to like have, so it's like, nah, why not do that? I ended up not using these beds because they didn't really fit the aesthetic of the rest of the house, because the rest of the house is very like classic, and this is just not. Like it's very much not. I'm pretty sure I changed that. It has to be, because like the final house doesn't have it. But I don't remember how long it took for me to change that. But I just got done with college, and I'm mad because I failed my Spanish class, so I'm kind of upset with myself over that. So that was kind of frustrating to, well, I got a D, which is technically passing, which I was not happy with myself for, because like I know I can do better, but that teacher, and I just didn't really love my teacher, and so I kind of gave up, which was stupid of me, and that's my fault. But it's frustrating because like you just kind of like feel dumb afterwards, and you're just like, I know I could have done better, like why was I so stupid? And like I know I'm not dumb, but you feel dumb. So friends, I feel you if you ever not really fail a class, but like don't do what you want to. Like I was like, I'm fine if I get a C just because it's Spanish and it's just a gen ed requirement, but I'm not fine with a D. Like I'm not fine with that. It's like, no. So I'm kind of frustrated about that, and I want my GPA isn't what I want it to be, so it's kind of frustrating to have that, because you're just like, I want to get this, but it's not something that I can do right now, and so you get frustrated with yourself, and then it's just like stress, and I put too much stress on myself, and then I stress myself out, and then I don't do as well as I wanted to because I just stress myself out to the point where I just don't do it, and then I'm like, okay, no, and then my anxiety gets the best of me, and it just gets worse because then I don't do well, and then I feel worse, and so you're like, oh my gosh, just stop. So that's really a great time. I did a very different color scheme for this room. I don't do color schemes like this ever, so that was kind of interesting to do, but I don't know. It seems like these rooms are just a little too crammed, and I don't love that about this house. Yeah, and then I just completely delete pretty much everything and then put in these beds. And then I do two different types. I do the plain blue over here, and then I ended up, or no I don't. What do I use? Oh, I use green. News to me. And then I do a cool blue swatch that I actually really like, on the girls' room. Because I don't know how to make boy bedrooms for some reason. I need to work on that, because I'm terrible at it. I'm just like, oh, stereotypical sports. We like sports. And then the girl side is like pink. And like, I hate pink, so it's like, it's not even like that was a stereotype I fell into. I didn't. So, that's a weird thing that I do always in The Sims. But I don't know, like, I don't know. This is like, it's not likely that you would have 4 child Sims, so that's kind of strange. But whatever. Fun fact, they never had a pet in this household. Ever. I planned on them having a pet, but I was just like, you know what, they don't have the money, they don't have the resources, that's just a lot of work for me that I don't want to deal with. So I ended up not having them get a pet. So it has all these pet related items in it, like there's even food bowls, but they don't end up having a pet, which is weird. I'm going to end this speed build here. I will see you guys next time, and you can download this on the gallery. Bye.